PT.2.
Alright guys, this is going to be part 2 of how we met and we found out I was pregnant.
So
tell them how you felt when you found out I was pregnant before I tell them how I found out I was pregnant.
I was honestly shocked, but excited at the same time. But I kind of didn't believe it, but then I did believe it because I remember I was like telling you, and then you sent me the picture. Right? You sent me a picture?
Mm-hmm. Okay guys, so how I found out I was pregnant, we were celebrating somebody's birthday at my house. And mind you, at this time they didn't even know I had a boyfriend or anything, so it was a surprise and a shock to everybody. My brothers, my sisters, my mom, and my dad.
But they didn't even know.
They didn't even know.
Until late or later?
No, not too later.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, almost a month, no?
No, this fool don't even know what he's talking about.
Oh, no. How long was it when you ran away? When you ran away as an adult? How long was it?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna kick this fool's ass because right now I'm gonna tell the story and he's gonna be like, oh.
She skipped that part.
No, he's gonna get it right now because let me tell you guys. I
Tell
found
that
out.
story.
No, I found out I was pregnant on somebody's birthday because that day my mom, everybody was over at my house, and my mom had made spaghetti and. She made spaghetti and hot dogs or something like that for everybody. And that day she's all like, oh, my friend was there that time. My friend was there that time because she would go over often. And she was like, my mom was like, Laura, go to the store and go buy me some paper plates because I don't want to wash dishes, van a ser muchos, right? And I was like, okay, pues I'll go. But earlier that day, I was feeling kind of sick. I didn't know why. I just thought I was sick, right? So then I sat down and the food was giving me asco, and I love spaghetti and hot dogs. So I couldn't understand why. But it was like giving me asco. So before we started eating, and that's that my mom was cooking. So then, before we started eating, my mom had asked me, hey, we'll go get the plates. And I was like, okay. So I told my friend, take me to go buy plates. And she's like, okay, pues vamos. So when I got in the car, I told her, I think I might be pregnant or something because, well, I just felt weird. I was like, I think I'm pregnant. And then she's like, well, I was like, let's stop at when we go get the plates at Family Dollar, let me buy a pregnancy test, but I'm not going to take it at the house. I'm going to take it at the restaurant that was like down the street next door, kind of. So then I was like, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to take the test. So when we went to Family Dollar, I bought the plates and everything and the napkins, and then I bought the test. And I bought 2. Well, the pack that comes with 2. And yeah, so we took off to the restaurant, and I was like, bitch, let me go check.
Damn, my barber fucked up my fucking lineup, bro. Alright, sorry, babe. My bad. Like,
I thought you were looking at me. You're looking at yourself. No, just kidding.
I was looking at you, but I keep seeing a big ass like gap over here.
Pinche frentón. No, okay, so then I went to the restaurant and I went to go take the test, and sure enough, guys, I was pregnant. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like, what the hell? And I was just freaking out. And then I told her, and she was like, damn, bitch. Like, cause she knew how my mom was this strict. She knew that my mom was gonna kick my ass, you know. So I was like, oh my God. So I get home and I act like I was gonna eat and all that, and I didn't eat. So I took off to the room, and I was like, the whole time I was thinking, damn, I need to tell Michael, like, I need to tell him I'm pregnant and, you know, or whatever. So I go to the room, I sneak up to the room, and I send him a picture of the test, right?
Yeah.
I sent him a picture of the test, and first I called him. I think I called you, right?
Yeah, you did.
I called you and I was like, I'm pregnant, like all low and shit, secret. I was like, I'm pregnant, and he was like,
Yeah, you told me that
you are? And I was like, yes, I am. Like, what the hell? You're the baby daddy.
You and you know who went to go get the test? That she took you, right? She took you?
Oh, I just told him that it.
I know.
Yeah, so then I had snuck up to my room and I was like, I'm gonna call him or whatever. So then I called him and he was like, what? Like all excited, like you are? And I was like, yes, but please don't tell nobody. Don't tell your mom. Don't tell
Honestly,
nobody.
I think I started crying after I got off the phone with you.
Yeah, you started crying.
I think it was after I got off the phone. I think I remember I started crying. I was like, because I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
You couldn't believe you made me your baby mama.
Well, I just couldn't believe I was having a baby.
Yeah, and at that time I was 19, guys. But anyways, I was scared of my mom and my dad still. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
to this
so
day,
they
they'll
showed
kick
up
your
at my
ass.
house
No.
with shotguns. Nah, tell them.
Boy, shut the fuck
Tell
up.
them.
They didn't show up.
Her dad was standing at the outside in the street like a fucking mobster. He shut the whole block down. And her mom was banging on my door like the FBI with a 12 gauge. Tell
Don't
them.
believe this. He's full of shit. My mom had the fucking chancla ready. Don't play. No, I'm just kidding. No, so then that night, I was like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? My mom's gonna find out. She's gonna be pissed. So I literally packed my bags. I took all my clothes. I put it in black bags. And I was like, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I wrote a letter. To be honest, I wonder if my mom has that letter. She probably don't, because it was a bad memory. Remember, I was like, I'm gonna write a letter. You're gonna come pick me up at 2 in the morning or something like that. So I had everything packed. I was just waiting for them to go to sleep.
What did it say again?
And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I disappointed. I know I disappointed you, and I'm pregnant, and I'm so sorry, and blah blah blah. Like, I don't know. I was just like pouring my heart out because I was like, damn, I fucked up.
But why?
I fucked up because
who's the back holds everybody together? You.
Well, yeah, cause I did a lot for my mom. I do a lot for my mom, and for my dad and my brothers and my sisters. Like, I'm there for them. My mom raised us to be very like family oriented. So, yeah, like, what the hell? Like, I was everybody's favorite. The fuck? No, just kidding. No, but
Cocky
yeah,
ass, like you told me.
shut up.
Okay.
No, oh yeah, so then anyways, I told him I'm gonna pack my bags, I'm gonna write my mom a letter, like, I cannot tell her. And then Michael was like, tell her, like, just tell her. And I was like, no, like, you don't understand. She's gonna be like, what the fuck, does this fool work? No, I'm just kidding. And I was like, no, like, you don't understand, I can't tell her, like, I'm not gonna tell her.
Mind you, she's how old?
19.
How old?
19.
What are you? An adult already?
This fool's dumb.
She talking like she in high school or something, bruh.
Yeah, because no, only true.
Like, oh, I'm so scared.
No,
Like,
only
this is
true
like,
Mexican
tell 'em.
parents, people who have like true Mexican parents are gonna know, like, it's hard. Like, my mom wasn't like, oh, vete pa la calle and be a puta and do shit like that. Like, no, she didn't raise us to be that way in the fucking calle. She didn't even let us like go spend the night at her cousins or nothing. Like, she was like, no, y'all are my kids. You know, she had us in line, guys. And mind you, I come from a family of 9. You? 4.
4.
And they're all boys. So
Would
they
have
could
been
do
like
whatever they want.
6. Total of 6. It's 4.
Yeah, it's 4 boys. And I come from a family of 9. It's 6 girls and 3 boys. And the boys are older. And my brothers
No, all the boys are older.
are older than me, see?
Well, older than you, yes.
Yeah, they're my brothers. I'm their little sister. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it was, I don't know, it was too much. So I was like, no, just come pick me up, fool. A las 2 in the morning, and I'm gonna leave this letter, dude. So then,
And mind you, she's from the Southwest. She forgot to tell y'all that.
this fool, he talks so much shit.
And I'm from the South Side.
No, you're from the east side. Don't lie.
No, I'm from
Don't
the
lie.
South. I'm
He's
from the
east side.
Southwest because I was born and raised where down the street from where her grandma lives, so it's basically the same. I consider the South Side back in the day was the Southwest.
Yeah, it's south because it's military, but it's really southwest side if you look at the address.
Yeah. Southwest. Never mind. I was gonna say the street.
Anyway, so you're not gonna let me get through this story.
Okay, go. I'm just trying to have some talking here and shit. You talk, and I want to just say it.
Yeah, but they're gonna be like, "Can you shut up so I can hear what happened?"
All right, go.
I'm just kidding. No, okay. So then I told him come pick me up. That's for the 5th time I said that. So
Okay.
he comes and picks me up at 2 in the morning. I left the letter like I said. So then I went to his house, and we were just there. And I was a mess, guys. Like, I was like, oh my god. Oh well, it is what it is. Like, I'm here, I'm knocked up. I gotta become a wife. Do what I gotta do. And then so next morning we hear banging on the door. My phone's like blowing up. My phone is blowing up, and it was my brother. It was my
What
mom.
brother?
Junior.
He wasn't there.
He blew my phone up.
But he wasn't there.
I just told you they were blowing up the fucking phone.
Yeah.
They were blowing on my phone, guys. Blowing it up. And then there was knocking on the door. So then what I did was I just heard like banging like hardcore. Like, yeah, he's not lying, like the police.
Like the FBI, bro. I thought the feds were coming.
Okay, so they were and I just heard Laura, abrame. Like, I know you're in there and blah blah blah. I was like, oh hell no, that was my mom. My mom was banging on the door with the keys, you know. And then my phone was ringing, and I was like, what the hell? Like, why is my brother calling me, right? Because at that time, my brother was working out in North Dakota for the oil rigs. And I was like, hello, and he's like, Froji, where you at? Because he calls me Froey, but he was like, Froey, where you at? What happened? Everything's gonna be okay. Like, just talk to mom, and you know, trying to tell me to talk to my mom. He had already knew. And then so finally I just went out, and my mom was bawling her eyes out, and I was just crying too, because I'm like, damn, like I just knew it was a disappointment, because they didn't expect that for me, because it was like a surprise to everybody. And he's not lying. Like, he did tell me, just tell them, and I'm like, no, like, you don't understand. So anyways,
Gonna find out someday.
sure enough, my mom put up in her truck with my sister, my dad.
I tell her, listen,
my dad,
I tell her a lot of
works his
things,
ass off.
and she don't listen. Like today at work, just off the subject real quick, I told her stop when she was shooting another gun, and she shot another one, and she almost shot through my thumb. So yeah, go ahead.
That clearly tells you that I do what I want.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, so then, yeah, my mom put up in her truck, and she was with my sister. Then
With who?
Gracie. Oh. Sorry,
what?
guys. No, I'm just kidding. She was with my sister Gracie. I don't know. Well, I don't know if I should tell all that. I'm all like, Junior called me.
Yeah, you should just say she was with my sister and then clip it.
Oh yeah, so she was with my sister Gracie. It is what it is.
sister. Because you don't know if they want to be more. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'll let them know before I go. Okay, so she was with my sister, and then my dad was, like I said, my dad worked his ass off. He was getting ready to go to work, and my mom had told him she had found the letter or whatever that I wasn't home. So he was there in his truck, and he was like, he looked like he had been crying, and he was just upset. And I was like, I'm so sorry, papi, and I was apologizing to them. And he's like, you could have just told us, and you need to come home, and things like that. So,
well, she really didn't have to come home.
So basically,
yeah.
they really did go look for me. And then, so I turned to the left, and I'm like, what the hell? Why is my friend here? And sure enough, time before that, my friend had took me to his house, had took me over, and so
she snitched.
My mom and sister were like, went to her house and were like, where the hell is
like,
Laura?
Bitch. No, man.
They're like, where the hell is Laura? You know where she's at? And she said she was denying it, and my mom says too that she was denying it. And she was like, no, well, there's just one time I took her to this guy's house. So it ended up being Michael's house, and yes, I was there. At that time, I was upset because I was like, you're my friend, like, why you snitching me out? You gotta have my back.
It was for the better. It was for the better, though.
Guys, like, that was like the best thing that ever happened, for my mom to go look for me.
Why?
It was the best thing that ever happened because I was like I said, my mom didn't let us sleep in people's houses, and you know what I mean. Like she grew us up with respect. So then, like, I felt like, okay, I cannot just walk around this house. I cannot eat whenever I want. You know, I didn't even have a house. He felt I could, but
I knew she could.
Yeah, he felt I could, but at the same time, he wasn't providing in that house. So I was mature enough to be like, okay, yeah, no,
but the thing was,
he wasn't gonna support me.
The thing was, you would like provide. What I mean, not you wouldn't pay rent and all that, but
I know, like I did have my
you would
hustle
buy food,
ways.
you would
I
make
did.
food, you would.
I would clean, like I cleaned, I cooked, everything, like, you know, like what I'm supposed to. But
so then you could eat.
No, but I am very blessed because
you can eat despite that. But I'm just saying.
No, but I'm very blessed and thankful that my mom did go look for me, because mijo is everything to my parents.
And it's just what was best, what I told you
God
to
knew.
do.
God
in the
knew.
beginning.
Bitch, you better get your ass home.
It's easier that way though. And I told you.
Yeah, from the beginning he did tell me, but I'm like, bro, you don't understand. Like, I was a pussy to my mom and my dad. Till this day I am. Like, I don't be disrespecting them or nothing. Like, I don't do that, because I don't know, like, you're never told to get your ass whooped, and that's what I tell my son. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Yeah,
So
but we were raised different. So
Who?
me and you.
Yeah, we were raised different. So what
Like
I thought,
we came from the same struggles, but we were still raised different.
yeah, because what I thought wasn't okay, he thought was. Like, me going into his house and he wasn't providing nothing, but it was okay for me to eat, to shower, to use a light, to use a, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't raised that way. I was like, you know, if you're gonna be in someone's house, you respect it. You help pay, you help clean.
But that's the thing. There's a story to that. That's why I'm saying there was always a story.
Yeah, there's a background story to that. So if y'all want to know, comment and we'll let you know. But that's pretty much how we found out I was pregnant. It was crazy, guys. Like, my story was like living it. It was crazy, but again, I am very thankful.
That's not even half of it. I'm not even a quarter of it.
I'm very thankful for my mom coming to get me. The first thing she did was, get your bags, you're coming home. At first she was like, ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, Laura? ¿Por qué me hiciste esto? And I was like, I'm sorry. And then she's like, get your bags. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. So I got my bags, and the first thing she did was, let's go to the clinic. And to check. So we went to the clinic, sure enough, pregnant as fuck. And then she's like upset, but she's like, vamos a comer. So we went to go eat Chinese. And guys, I got in the truck and I was like, oh no, this bitch pregnant. Yeah.
And then what'd y'all do after that? Is that when you told your brother?
No.
Or no?
Okay, so check it out. Nobody knew I was pregnant other than my brother Jose. My mom only told my brother Jose / Junior. She only told him because I don't know why. I guess because at that time me and my brother were really close, and so he would call me. So he had called me, and he's like, bro, we answer the phone, like talk to mom, everything's gonna be okay, we're gonna help you, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's why he knew. The one that didn't know was my brother Jesse, because he was different. Like, I mean, we're his little sisters, you know, or like us little ones. But I mean, I'm his little sister, and so the way my brother found out Jesse was because he at that time he was working with my brother Jose too in North Dakota. So then we had went to HEB or something, and my brother Jesse would always like play fight with me, like, you know, be rough. So that at one point we were in the aisle, and he wanted to punch my stomach, and my mom's like, no le vayas a pegar, you better not hit her. And he's all like, what, why? He didn't even know how to boyfriend or anything, so he's like, what, why? And she's like, because she's pregnant. I was like, ooh. Why are you telling me like that? Man, my brother was like, what the fuck? Like, tripping out. He was pissed. He was pissed because, like I said, I'm his little sister. But he was pissed, and he hit some boxes. I don't know what. And the store, he took out walking. And so, I can't believe this. How did this happen? Like, it was a surprise to everybody, guys. Because, like I said, I didn't have a boyfriend. And then I was talking to him, nobody knew, and then boom, I'm pregnant, I'm taking off, leaving the letter, you know what I mean? They're like, this girl crazy.
She used to be Laura Mount Florida, that's why she surprised everybody.
No, I was never, I wasn't a Mount Florida, I was real tomboyish, but I'm not into girls or anything like that, like, what the hell, no. But I was a tomboy, like I said, I would work with my dad, you know, doing things around the house, because, I don't know, and I always would help my brothers and things like that, my mom, my sisters, pretty much do a lot of things, so everybody wanted me, and then I just fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't regret none of it, because, I mean, I went through a lot, you know, but I don't regret none of it, because I love my baby. He's my first and my last.
I mean, well, we never know, but
yeah, we never know, guys. But
as of right now, yeah.
Right now, he's gonna be our only baby, and we're gonna give him everything.
Even though he's not a baby no more.
Yeah, he's not. He's my baby, but Michael's always like, he's not a baby. What baby?
He's already a little man.
Yeah, he's kind of chingon, guys.
Like us.
Yeah, cause I mean, I'm chingona, not chingona like, you know, but I'm tall for a girl. I'm big, like big bone, you know, strong. Fuck this world.
I was always around like 220, 230-ish. But now that I'm older, I mean, I feel I've got the dad bod at like 275. So I'm packing some weight on me. Yeah. But let me tell you, I can hold my weight. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, guys, but that's pretty much how we found out we were pregnant. Oh, let me tell you guys. I tell this fool, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, because I haven't even told my mom. My mom was scared. I don't want it to get to her in any way, right?
What?
Because I was all scared. And I told him, don't tell nobody.
What?
So then I ended up going to his house. And his mom's like cheesing like a motherfucker.
Oh.
She was cheesing, guys, and I'm just like, okay, what's going on? And then She's like, is there anything you want to tell me? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, no, I do not. And she's all like, are you sure? And I'm like, I'm sure. And then Michael's over here acting like he don't know what she's talking about. And she's like, I was like, oh, well, I'm pregnant. Because I had a feeling she already knew. So I was like, well, I'm pregnant. And then she's like, I already knew. Michael told me. I was so happy. I'm like, this fool can't keep a secret. So I fucked up right there again. This fool cannot keep a secret, guys. So don't tell him nothing because everybody's going to know. Yeah, but so that wasn't a surprise. I didn't even see her reaction for real. And then he said that he was crying.
I didn't say I was. I was.
You say you're crying.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, but do y'all want to see our baby now? 11 years later?
We'll show y'all pictures of when he was little and then all the way up to now. We'll post them up.
Some pictures of us
in the video.
He's not paying attention to us, guys, because he's glued to his phone. Alright, guys, well, that's going to be the end of this story time. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and let us know what you want to see next. Bye, guys.